2021 is going to be a huge year for the Pokemon franchise. It's the 25th anniversary, and I'm pretty sure they're going to do something special for it. There are a bunch of games that people are expecting to see next year, and some that you may have not even thought about. So in today's video, we're going to be going over every new Pokemon game that we could get for the 25th anniversary. If you guys are excited for the video, please drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really does help out. Leave a comment. What other games would you maybe expect to see next year that I didn't put on today's list? And subscribe if you're brand new. We do daily Pokemon content on this channel. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and take a look at what we could be seeing next year for Pokemon. So, starting things off, it's the obvious one, Pokemon Snap. Now, this was something that nobody, and I mean nobody, was expecting to see revealed this year. Pokemon Snap originally came out over 20 years ago, and everybody thought that Nintendo just slipped it under the desk and just let it gather dust. But no, in a huge surprise Pokemon Presents earlier this year, Pokemon Snap was reignited with all of the new Pokemon. It looks incredible, the graphics are insane, and I for one cannot wait to play Pokemon Snap 2. It is most likely going to be coming out next year. I could see it coming out around probably springtime, maybe just after the 25th anniversary date in February, before the obviously big game comes out in November. But Pokemon Snap is going to be something that is just going to blow a lot of people away that didn't get to play the original on the Nintendo 64. But Pokemon Snap is definitely something I could see happening next year. Coming up next is the Pokemon Master Collection. Now, this is a game that nobody really even thought about until the Mario Master Collection came out for the 35th anniversary of that franchise. It is the 25th anniversary of Pokemon, like I said, next year in 2021. And so, just to kind of commemorate that, they may want to do something special in the same way they did with Mario. Now, for a Master Collection, it's kind of difficult to expect what games we would see on it. A lot of people are saying Gen 1, 2, and 3, but then what about Gen 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8? Obviously, we just had Gen 8, so that probably wouldn't get any love. Gen 4 remakes are probably going to happen next year anyway, but still Gen 5, 6, and 7, what's going to be happening with them? So a Master Collection is definitely something that I would love to see, but it's just interesting to see what kind of games they would put into it, and also what versions of those games. Would they do one for Blue, Silver, and Sapphire, and then one for, you know, Red, Gold, or Ruby, or would they mix and match? Like, how would they do it? That is the question. I think they could easily do it. It's literally just going to be an emulator or something for the Switch. I don't think it would take them long at all, but yeah, what they would actually put in there, that's the question. But a Master Collection I could definitely see happening for the February 25th anniversary for Pokemon next year. Coming up next, we have a brand new mobile / Nintendo Switch game coming out next year, most likely in the form of Pokemon Unite, the new MOBA Pokemon game that did get quite a lot of hate, I will not lie. When that actually got revealed in a Pokemon Presents, people were not exactly happy to see it, and it did not get the best reception from the old lovely Pokemon fan base. But I think Pokemon Unite could still be a fantastic game. I'm a huge fan of MOBAs, and I feel like if they just kind of promoted it in a little different way, it wouldn't be getting all the hate that it is getting. But of course, this hasn't got a release date, but a lot of people are saying it's going to be spring next year, which again could definitely happen. It's going to be available on both mobile and the Switch. So you don't even need a Nintendo Switch to play it. It's free to play. Obviously, there's going to be loads of things that you can purchase in-game. There's going to be energy and stuff like that you usually get with these gacha games. But either way, Pokemon Unite is most likely going to be coming out next year, and I think it's going to be good. I think it's gonna be an alright game. I'm very, very excited for it. I'm happy for it. I hope it does well. Yeah, MOBA games for Pokemon, I'm definitely all about that. It looks fantastic. Cannot wait to play Pokemon Unite, which hopefully will come out next year. Carrying on from Pokemon Unite, we're also probably going to get another mobile game next year. Now, this is something that obviously nobody has a clue about because, I mean, they haven't even announced anything or anything like that. But either way, Pokemon has seemingly gone down the mobile route with the release of Pokemon Go, Pokemon Masters, Pokemon Duel, Pokemon Unite that's obviously coming out soon. They're definitely delving into the realm of mobile, and why wouldn't they? Pokemon Go is one of the biggest games that has ever been released. It's made them a ton of money, and obviously they want a bit more of that moolah. So I think Pokemon are definitely going to be releasing a couple more mobile games in the near future, one of which Switch will probably come out next year, as well as Pokemon Unite. Either way, they're probably still going to be doing something with mobile next year. Keeping up with the Pokemon apps though, next up we have Pokemon Sleep, something announced all the way back in May of 2019, and it is an app that basically rewards you for sleeping. It's supposed to link with Pokemon Go and give you items or something. I don't know, if I get a good night's sleep. Right up my alley. I think I'd be a Pokemon master within seconds at this game. However though, they have not told us anything about this app since 2019 all the way back in May, which is unfortunate. You know, it looked like quite a good premise of a game, but we all thought we was going to be getting it this year in 2020. That wasn't the case, unfortunately. So next year, surely we will be getting Pokemon Sleep. There isn't really too much to talk about with this app because everything has already been explained about what it actually does. We just haven't had any information on when we're getting it. But next year, surely 2021, we will be getting Pokemon Sleep. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Coming up next, a game that many people probably won't have played or even expect to see anything of next year is Pokemon Ranger. Now, Pokemon Ranger actually has a good chance of getting a remaster or a remake or another one in the series next year because it's actually the 15th anniversary of the original Pokemon Ranger next year. Now, of course, this year was, I think, the 15th anniversary of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and we got a remaster slash remake of that all the way back at the start of 2020. So why couldn't they do the same for Pokemon Ranger? Now, I know a lot of people are going to be saying, well, how would that even work? You know, use the stylus and stuff. Okay, that's fair enough. That's a very good question. I mean, they could do the motion controls or something like that. I'm sure they would work out a way. I mean, if they do Diamond and Pearl remakes, how are they going to implement the bottom screen onto the top screen? You know, they know about these issues, and I'm sure they have a very smart team working non-stop to resolve them. But Pokemon Ranger was a fantastic game. I enjoyed all three of them. They're all really, really good. Storylines are all really good, and I think it would do it justice for us to see some sort of remaster or remake next year for 2021. Coming up next, it's not exactly a new Pokemon game, but Pokemon Go is most likely going to have a huge event for the 25th anniversary next year. I'm not talking about just a wild Pikachu with a 25th anniversary hat on. Nothing like that. I'm talking a huge event, like maybe bringing back all the legendaries and raids or something like that, or maybe finding them in the wild or something like that. I don't even know. Huge quest going on. Probably a new mythical quest. I'm talking absolutely pulling out the stops for Pokemon Go next year. You know, it's one of Pokemon's biggest selling juggernauts at the moment, so they're gonna want to try and squeeze all of the money they can out of that game, as well as like everybody is playing it again now, so I don't see why not. They will do a huge event for Pokemon Go next year, and it'll be interesting to see what it is. Coming up next, it is the big one. In fact, you probably got to this part of the video and you're like, man, why you not bloody mentioned this already? It's Diamond and Pearl remakes. Gotta leave the big one till the end. Ladies and gentlemen, Diamond and Pearl remakes, the one that everybody wants to see next year. Not only have we not had a remake for absolutely ages, and also the fact that it is the 15th anniversary, of Diamond and Pearl next year, we also have had a lot of hints in the Crown Tundra for a Generation 4 remake. Plus, it is about time we got them. Not only that though, there is obviously that Nintendo Insider that has just come out and technically leaked the fact that we are going to be getting a remake next year. Now this, of course, isn't confirmed, and it isn't, of course, confirmed to be Diamond and Pearl remakes, but it is just, again, added more to the fire that is the Diamond and Pearl remakes. I would be very surprised if we did not get these next year. It is about time we got them. There's so many hints regarding it, and I am very excited for next November when it apparently is going to be coming out. Obviously, it's going to be announced earlier than that, but Diamond and Pearl remakes, if they do not happen next year, then something is kind of going on at Pokemon, and I need to talk to someone there because people need to get it done right now. But I don't think there's that many people out there that would say no to Diamond and Pearl remakes. It's my favorite gen. I think it would look insane in like Sword and Shield graphics. Hopefully a little bit better than that. Hopefully most of the Pokemon are back. You know, there's probably going to be following Pokemon because they're already pretty much all implemented in Sword and Shield. There's probably going to be Mega Evolution again. The Underground's going to be back. Contests are going to be back. It's going to be such a good game, and I, for one, I'm excited to hopefully see it announced next year. But yeah, Diamond and Pearl remakes has to be coming out next year. Coming up next though, we have another main Pokemon game that we could actually be seeing next year instead of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes, and that is Let's Go Johto / Let's Go 2. Now, this could be the remake that this insider was also talking about. You know, there's no guarantee it is going to be Diamond and Pearl remakes. Let's Go is also in the pipeline, it's in the works. And not only that, all the way back during that Pokemon Presents where Pokemon Unite was announced, we had all the Let's Go stuff in the background which they could just have put there to hint at the next Pokemon game. Obviously we had Shadow Pokemon, which is obviously a throwback to like Colosseum and stuff like that. We also had the legendary beasts in the background. We had a bunch of Gen 2 Pokemon being like Ampharos. I think Miltank was there. I'm pretty sure we had Lugia and Ho-Oh. We had a Let's Go game in the background. We had Eevee, we had Espeon and Umbreon. We had a lot of different things which are basically shouting at a Let's Go Johto or a Let's Go 2 or something like that. I feel like if they did Let's Go Johto, it would probably be the starters of Espeon and Umbreon like Colosseum. Yeah, it definitely could happen. You know, there's no reason that it couldn't. So it's going to be interesting. If they do Let's Go Johto instead of Diamond and Pearl remakes, I think all hell will break loose. But it will be interesting to see what they kind of go with for the next main series Pokemon game. We just kind of know at this point it is going to be a remake. It's just which one is it going to be? That's the question. Finishing things off though as another Pokemon game that we could be seeing next year in 2021. Announced all the way back in May 2019 with Pokemon Sleep. It is of course Detective Pikachu 2. Now of course this insider has also stated that we are going to be getting this game next year as well as Pokemon Snap and Pokemon Unite. Detective Pikachu 2 is something that we have also not heard anything about since May of 2019. Now I don't know if it was a high selling game or anything or why they've kept this so much in the dark. I'm really not sure. I didn't play the original one. It just didn't really, I don't know, it just wasn't really a game that I could get into, you know, so I never really thought about getting it. It didn't look like my kind of game. Detective Pikachu 2 probably isn't going to be my kind of game either, but it is still a Pokemon game that we could most likely be seeing next year. Just like I say, the insider said it was going to happen. It's been a while since we had any information about it. So yeah, Detective Pikachu 2 could definitely see happening in 2021. When it would get released, I don't know, probably like during the summer or something. But yeah, that is another game that we could be seeing next year for 2021. But with that though, it does wrap up today's video. Those are all of the potential games we could be seeing next year in 2021 for Pokemon's 25th anniversary. When I say that, by the way, I don't mean that all 10 of these are going to get released. I'm saying a couple of these will most likely be getting released next year. I think there's going to be like 4 or 5 big Pokemon things released next year, and they probably all have been mentioned on this list. But if you did enjoy today's video, please do drop a like down below. Like I say, let's try and hit 500 likes. Make sure to drop a comment as well. What games would you love to see next year? For me, it'd have to be Pokemon Snap, a Master Collection, Diamond and Pearl remakes, probably Pokemon, I don't know, Unite, and then maybe, I don't know, something else, maybe Pokemon Ranger. But make sure to let me know what your thoughts are. Subscribe if you are brand new. We do daily Pokemon content on this channel. That's everything from me though. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.